Hi guys, well, as some of you will know, I have been undergoing treatments recently for an autoimmune disease, and as a result, I've not been feeling great recently. I've been taking a bit of time off, and so videos haven't been coming up as regularly as they normally would. But I decided I was feeling pretty good this morning, and I wanted to jump into the kitchen and mostly relieve my boredom. And I wanted to do a bit of comfort food because, frankly, after the number of horrible injections I've had to undergo recently, I think I deserve a bit of comfort food. So let's make this beautiful best ever chocolate fudge on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we're going to need something to put our fudge in. So I've got a glass baking dish about 30 centimetres by about 20 centimetres, about 3 or 4 centimetres deep. You don't have to use a glass one. You could use a square or rectangular cake pan. You could use even a metal roasting pan would be fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to lightly grease it with a little bit of spray oil. The reason we're greasing it is because we're going to line this with some non-stick baking paper or parchment paper, and greasing it helps to keep the paper in place. If you don't grease it, you end up having the paper slip and slide all over the place, and it's a real pain. So that looks good. And what you need is a little bit of overhang of the paper on two of the sides. They're going to be your handles for when you go to lift the fudge out once it's set. So that's ready to go. We can set this aside and start working on our ingredients. I'm making the fudge in the microwave today because it's nice and quick. It only takes a couple of minutes. So what we're going to be doing is we've got a microwave safe dish, and to that I've added 3 cups, just over 500 grams or about 18 ounces of dark chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate or white chocolate if you prefer, and you don't have to use chips. You can just use normal blocks of chocolate and just give it a bit of a chop up with a knife. To that, I'm going to add in 1 can, about 400 grams of sweetened condensed milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're just going to carefully stir that together to combine it all. Now, if you don't have access to a microwave, you can do this on the stove. The easiest option is to pop it into a heat-proof glass bowl suspended over a pot of barely simmering water. And what you want to do is just add the ingredients into the glass bowl and just allow that to slowly melt. It will take longer than the microwave version. It may take anywhere up to 10 minutes to melt it all completely, but it will work out exactly the same. And this is ready to go into the microwave. We're putting it on the high setting for about 2 to 3 minutes, or until everything is melted together. That's out of the microwave, so just quickly give that a good stir together to ensure everything's melted together and smooth. And we're going to quickly stir in half a cup of mini marshmallows. Now, the mini marshmallows, what they do is they basically change the consistency of the fudge slightly. What they do is we're stealing the gelatin off them, so it makes the fudge soft and slightly springy, but not by much. It just changes it so it's, instead of just being soft chocolate, it gives it that lovely soft fudgy consistency, and just keep stirring until the marshmallows are well and truly melted into it. That's just about there. Just make sure that's completely mixed together and there's no little white bits all through it. All that's left to do is pour the fudge into the prepared pan. Smooth the surface so it's nice and even. To add a little bit of crunch, I'm going to add some chopped walnuts on top of the fudge, and I'm only going to put it over half of the fudge because some people in my family don't like nuts, so I'm going to do half nutty, half not nutty. And just using your fingers, just gently press the nuts down slightly, just to make sure they're stuck onto the surface. And that's all there is to it. Now all we have to do is pop this into the fridge for a few hours until the fudge is set, and then we'll be ready to chop it up. While that fudge is chilling in the fridge, I just wanted to take a quick moment to remind you to check me out on social media on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the video description underneath this video on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell symbol next to it to make sure you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Well, it's been a couple of hours, so let's check out our fudge. Now, if I just gently touch it, you can see that's firmed up lovely now. So we can lift this out. All we do is just take the two long ends and just gently lift. Move that container out of the way. And we're just going to pull back the paper just carefully like so. And that's perfect. Right, using a sharp knife, we're just going to cut up our fudge. And there we have our completed best ever chocolate fudge. 5 minutes work, chuck it in the fridge, and boy is this the epitome of comfort food. That is just naughty, and I cannot wait to dive in and have a taste. Oh my. Oh man, is that comfort food. Oh, coats the whole of your mouth. Oh, it's wonderful. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's very, very chocolatey, but oddly enough, it's not sickly sweet. It's actually got quite a strong cocoa thing to it from the dark chocolate, so it helps to balance out the sweetness from the condensed milk. And the nuts add a lovely bit of crunch to it as well, so that's absolutely fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check me out on social media, on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for everyone's patience and support while I've been getting myself sorted out with these autoimmune treatments. It's a long road, but I am starting to see positive results, and while the treatments do knock me around a lot, it'll be worth it in the end. So thank you for being patient and realizing that I can't make videos as frequently as I normally did, but I am going really well at the moment and I see myself getting back onto schedule very soon. So thanks for your support, lots of love to you all, and I'll see you later.